Hello, how are you? I warmly welcome you to your feathered community through Pura Tarot. I truly hope you're doing well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, guided by Sagittarius energy, you'll find the answers from the universe that you've been searching for. Today, we are going to go straight into your reading, so let's begin to connect with all your tarot cards. You start your reading with the Six of Wands card, and what the universe is telling you is that a great victory is coming into your life. I feel that you are a very brave person. Soon, you will be stepping out of your comfort zone. You will be silencing many mouths, especially the mouths of those who never believed in you. I feel a deep sense of modesty in you. I sense that you don't need to prove anything to anyone. And you see, this card always speaks of a celebration that you will have with those you trust or with your family. A time is coming when others will help you achieve absolutely everything you want. Your reading especially tells me that another Sagittarius is going to be very important in your life, or perhaps a Virgo, or it could be a person with light-colored hair. So now, let's clarify what this great victory, this great success is about. But I feel that regardless of what you may think right now, this success or this victory is 100% inevitable. If you can, to manifest it, write it in the comments. This success or this victory, whichever you prefer, is 100% inevitable. You also have the Moon card. You see, the moon can mean several things. First of all, you are about to take the first step toward a great victory, but there is a fear that may be holding you back. In this case, I feel that the fear might come from your past because something hurt you. I don't necessarily feel that this is related to your special person, but perhaps you simply started a project and that project failed. That hurt you and now you have some kind of hesitation. It's like you don't want to start again because it might bring you a bit of pain or a little fear. However, the Moon card speaks of this being a moment of inspiration. This is a moment of sensitivity. This is a moment of creativity. So please trust your ideas because not only are you a very intelligent person who can manifest absolutely anything you want through your intellect, but I also feel that you are a very creative person. Very well, you are going to be the pioneer and others will witness how you are going to become a 100% successful person. Now, the Moon card can also mean that at this moment you are in the middle of the process and there are some ups and downs. Maybe you had some kind of setback and you are currently facing a challenge. This card is inviting you to become, in fact, an even braver person. Because the moon always represents this energy of the shadows, and the shadows are not permanent shadows but temporary ones, just like all nights are. Very well, then this card is telling you that the night is going to end. You simply need to be very brave while you haven't yet found the answers, and in time you will find them. You have the King of Cups card. The King of Cups can mean several things. I sense an energy that feels somewhat independent on your part, as if you are, in this moment, protecting yourself from people who may harm you, like you're rejecting certain people. Or rather, it's not about quantity, but about quality. I feel that your filter is quite high right now, and suddenly when someone comes into your life and you sense a red flag, you respond. The King of Cups is someone who has already gone through many experiences and doesn't allow new people to come in and break their heart. In that sense, I feel you are almost unreachable, but I mean that in the best way possible. There are people who simply won't be able to reach you, especially because I feel like a negative card might show up saying, this person wants to date you, but you're no longer available for him or her. The King of Cups, in another context, can also signify great creativity. Maybe you are someone more focused on the social side of things, let's say, from the perspective of your work, and you will be in contact with other people helping them. You see, the King of Cups could be the perfect person to hold a position like Human Resources Manager. Because a Human Resources Manager needs to have a high level of empathy to recognize not only the professional needs of others but also their emotional needs. So I feel that maybe it's very important for you not only to have hard skills, as they are called, like intelligence or mathematical abilities, for example, but also to develop your soft skills. Very well, if you're not familiar with these two concepts, you can look them up. Your soft skills will be very, very important for your professional success. Let's continue clarifying your reading. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, I was just telling you. I feel that changes are coming in your work life. This card is always, well, positive in the sense that you will be focused, working hard, fighting for what is yours. This card also speaks of great humility, of great modesty. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. There are people who may criticize you because maybe you're the type of person who simply goes to work and doesn't interact much with others. Maybe some people say, you're too antisocial, or something like that. I don't know, maybe you are like that, maybe not. But this card represents someone who has no time to waste. Someone who is completely focused on their destiny and is working hard to achieve it. So I feel that work is coming. And that is positive if that's what you want, if you enjoy working. Work is coming, maybe even several job offers. But also, The Eight of Pentacles can represent that this current job is boring you, that it feels too mechanical, more of the same every day. So I feel that here you can make some changes at your workplace, in your office, maybe to make your job more enjoyable. Or, I also feel that a change might come where you go looking for something that you like more, something more connected to your creative side. I feel this reading is really emphasizing how important it is to follow your creativity and also to follow what your heart is telling you. Let's continue with your energy. You also have the Knight of Swords card. The Knight of Swords is someone, something, or even a company that wants to fight for you, because your energy shines. You are a very intelligent person. You are someone who sets the tone wherever you go. Yes, so listen, the Knight of Swords could mean that you go to a job interview, and somehow you impress the interviewer so much that the selection process ends right there, and they choose you. Very well, so I feel that you will give an excellent impression. You will project great confidence, you will project great intelligence, and from a professional point of view, multiple people may be seeking you out to offer you work. But from a love perspective, it's exactly the same. Multiple people may be interested in you. Very well, let's clarify because I feel I'm being told to mention Capricorn. Intuitively, someone with that sign is showing interest in you. But since we are talking about multiple signs, I'm also being told to mention 3 more. Scorpio, Pisces, and also a person under the sign of Aries. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Four of Pentacles card. The Four of Pentacles, once again, is an energy of protection. It is also an energy of investment. In fact, this card is very interesting because tarot in general is very ancient, especially the Rider-Waite version, and this is the only card where, in the background, a structured society appears. An advanced civilization is shown with buildings. It's the only card in the deck that looks relatively modern. In that sense, I can feel that you may be making an investment. You might be moving to another country, to another city. You are very interested in real estate. You're building a great fortune. You're saving a large amount of money. And finally, without even looking for it, someone makes you a proposal, like a friend says, hey, I'm selling my house, or I'm selling my car, and you say, well, I'm interested. And this negotiation happens quickly because someone is looking to sell and you're looking to buy, and you have the money available. Very well, so fasten your seatbelt because I feel that a journey is also coming. The city in the background of this card makes me think of New York. It makes me think of London for some reason. It also makes me think of a city with tall buildings. Very well, I'm not naming other European cities because most of Europe tends to have low-rise buildings. So in Europe, it could be London. I'm also hearing Ireland. But more than anything, I'm being told to mention the United States or definitely Hong Kong, or it could be Seoul in South Korea. Let's continue with your reading. You also have the Four of Swords card. The Four of Swords is an interesting card. It is not a card of action, in fact, it's quite the opposite. It's telling you that your power can be restored by taking a pause and reconnecting with your inner self. If needed, you should meditate. If needed, you can write. You can read. The most important thing here is to ask yourself what you need to do in order to regain your center. Because whenever this card appears, it means you have been giving too much of yourself, constantly responding to others' demands. I don't know if you work in a customer service role or if you have a boss who currently has you overwhelmed. And the Four of Swords can always represent a few more hours of sleep, a few days of vacation, or, I feel for the luckier ones, finally retiring. Some of you may be stepping back, or maybe you'll have the good fortune of taking a sabbatical year. I don't know how much time you need, maybe just a few minutes or seconds during your workday, but there are people who have been working for many years, for decades even, and this card announces a retreat or retirement under very favorable conditions for you. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Nine of Swords card. This card always implies a concern. It suggests that right now you might be feeling a bit burdened or regretting something that happened in your past. But at the same time, this card is interesting because it represents divine protection. You see, on the blanket covering the person in this card, every single sign of the zodiac appears. It's hard to see, but each sign is there, from Aries to Pisces, going all the way around. What this means is that it is very important to learn from each person, to learn from every sign, and please, do not underestimate the help that other people can offer you. Maybe right now you have a certain prejudice, I don't know, maybe you're judging a sign. You might say, I don't like Pisces, or I don't like Gemini, or I don't like Aries. Or maybe you think Aries is too impulsive, or Gemini is too talkative, or perhaps Capricorn is too closed off. So this card is telling you to let go, to open yourself to the experience of others, and to allow other people to help you. Because I truly feel that at this moment you are feeling a bit closed off. Maybe even a bit isolated. And that can bring a lot of stress, or in some cases, a deep sense of loneliness, like you feel alone or abandoned. Or you might even feel, in some cases, that the whole world is against you. Let's continue with your reading. You also have the Magician card. The Magician is always an excellent card because it represents the first brushstroke you make on a work of art. So right now, imagine for a moment a blank canvas, like you are a painter, an artist, and suddenly you're about to start creating your masterpiece. Very well, so imagine at this moment, what color would that brushstroke be? What color would that work of art be? What shape would it take? Because I feel that, even if this first brushstroke is imperfect, it could still be the beginning of a perfect masterpiece. Very well, the Magician always speaks of the fact that when you truly want to manifest something in your life, you must begin. Because purpose or planning is not enough, what matters is taking action. Even if the first step is the wrong one, you have to start. So in that sense, I feel that you are going to create a masterpiece. And that depends on what masterpiece means to you. Maybe you are someone very focused on your career and you're going to manifest the job of your dreams. But the first thing you need to do right now is to take action to manifest it, of course, by educating yourself, by learning new things, but also by applying to countless job interviews. Very well, maybe you are someone more focused on family and you want to manifest a special person, your twin flame. And maybe it's also very important to you, I don't know, to have children, to have many children. I feel that maybe there are people around you, or maybe you yourself want to have a large family. So in that sense, you need to start preparing for it, for beginning or building that great family. And according to the Magician card, the major arcana number 1, the way to prepare is by closing cycles from your past. Very well, so I don't know what your first brushstroke is right now in your great work of art, but please make it today without any delay. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Right now, you have the Page of Cups card. The Page of Cups makes me feel that someone wants to make you feel something. Yes, it's like someone wants to come into your life. Someone who is very interested, who wants to offer you something, perhaps even a gift. You see, in this Page of Cups card, inside the cup that the person is holding, there's a fish, and that means the possibilities are 100% unlimited. It's like you've just started a connection, and this person already seems quite hooked on you. I definitely feel that you may have a secret admirer, someone who is trying to connect with you through social media or maybe through dating apps. I don't know. Maybe you recently connected with someone. I'm being told that this person could be your twin flame, especially if they have black or brown hair, or if they are someone with a slim build or someone who really likes the color red. I'm also being told to mention the letter J or the letter G. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Star card. The star means whatever destiny means to you, in your own words. Very well, if your destiny is to be an abundant person, then that is exactly where you're heading. You are, at this moment, getting closer to that destiny every single day. Maybe your destiny right now is to leave the country. I feel that you are getting closer to your destiny. Let's clarify the Star card, because what I initially feel is that a positive piece of news is going to enter your life, and it will bring you joy because it connects you to your destiny. But let's go a little deeper to clarify, because I feel there is a secret that may reveal itself, something that may manifest now, something you are not yet seeing. You have the Seven of Wands card. The Seven of Wands represents struggle, represents conflict. It means that this is the moment to give it absolutely everything you've got. You see, these two cards combined may suggest that someone is opposing your dreams or that someone is trying to dim your light. In that sense, I feel your reading is telling you, please do not allow people who are not part of your destiny to interfere with your happiness. I feel that a rupture is coming, a break, a split from this kind of person. Like you can't take it anymore. Someone who's always complaining, always has a toxic or aggressive attitude, and now it feels like you've finally had enough. It's like you've endured a situation for far too long. And since the Star card is related to Aquarius, and Aquarius can symbolize rebellion, it could represent that moment when you decide to finally break free from someone after having stayed with them for a long time. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Major Arcana card number 15. I definitely feel you are freeing yourself from chains. I sense that you were with someone for a long time who wasn't right for you. Or maybe you held on too long to a person who kept promising to change, but over time you realized this situation could not be repaired. I feel that someone allowed a third person to enter the relationship you had, and that destroyed everything. I feel that ever since a harmful event happened, possibly related to temptation, things have never been the same for you. So, well, this may be a very specific message, but I feel you are about to walk away from a situation that does not serve you in order to reclaim your happiness. Whether you are alone or with someone, what matters right now is that your heart shines, that your mind shines, and that you are aligned with a path full of abundance, free from all restrictions. Very well, so this is your tarot reading for today. Thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these tarot secrets. For now, we are closing your reading. As always, if you enjoy these readings, feel free to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. We are wrapping up your video. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with success, filled with blessings, and I'm sure we will see each other again in your next reading.